Okay, now we have audio. Okay, sorry for the last video, and the main issue is there was a Windows update. Every time there is a Windows update, the audio settings here get messed up. And yeah, hello and welcome again to another video. In today's video, we have a team showcasing a team that I went 5-0 with in the Master League Premier. Why only 5-0? Did I lose the 6th game? No, I didn't. This was basically the last set. And the main reason behind this team is that every lead was either Magnezone or a Skeledirge. Or a Dragonite. So I'm like, the only Pokemon that beats all of these is literally Garchomp. And I know Garchomp is kind of slow in the current meta, but it's the highest CP Pokemon and the highest stat product as well. So I'm like, just run it. It's a Shundo. I have a Shundo Garchomp, and it's my favorite Pokemon, so why not showcasing it, right? This is what I was talking about in the previous video, which was muted, and I apologize for that. It's literally a Windows update thing. Whenever there is a Windows update, the audio get messed up. Before heading to the battles, let me talk about today's sponsor. The stream this week is sponsored by Monopoly Go. It's basically the Monopoly game that people used to play, but now you could play it on phone, either iOS or Android. You could download the game just by scanning the QR code and support the stream. Because as I said on stream yesterday, that I need to upgrade my streaming setup. The video card is literally killing my PC. It's almost dead, and I need to get a new one. So yeah, if you would like to support the stream and help making the content easier for me, because editing the video takes like around an hour and a half into 2 hours. Like as an example today, talking about 3 hours worth of content that could have been only 1 hour. Just like editing wise. So yeah, if you would like to support the stream, you could donate. There's a link down below, or you could just play this game for 5 to 10 minutes once you finish the first 4 buildings, which takes 5 to 10 minutes. That's all you need to do. You can do that just by scanning this QR code. I will also be leaving a link down below if you don't want to scan a QR code. So yeah, thank you so much if you are considering that. And now without further ado, let's just go and watch these battles. And first game, as I said, leads were Magnezone, Skeledirge, and Dragonite. So we see Magnezone, and they insta-swap. So I tried to chip the Annihilate a bit because Togekiss is a complete wall. They might have Shadow Ball, Ice Punch, I don't care. So the goal is let them get to 5. So I'm going to overfarm a bit and get to the Flamethrower. If you have Aura Sphere on Togekiss, you run Aura Sphere. And here we get a like, let me go back. Okay, look how great this game is. Like, I'm not even pausing. This is not see, the game is, I'm not even pausing. That was literally, the game just didn't work for a second. I mean, the extra fast move wouldn't do anything, but why the game is like this? That was just horrible. Look, it's happening again. So they swapped into a Dragon Breath Gyarados. My Gyarados has Waterfall. I don't have a Dragon Breath. So, which means I need to Sand Tomb. And that's where, like, Sand Tomb always comes in handy. Debuff them and then swap out. And now Dragon Breath is just as good as my Waterfall. But with the exception that I have way more health. So this game is just straightforward. What do we do now? I don't think I even shield. My Garchomp has enough health to still win this game. So we're just gonna throw the move here. I don't know why they catch. I mean, the game is technically GG. So there is no way they could win this game. The Garchomp flexing on them with this shiny. Okay, this is a Shundo Garchomp. Where is my Earth Power? My chat pulled me to TM it away because there was a meta where it wasn't as good. They swapped into Primarina. The thing about Togekiss over Primarina, Togekiss beat Primarina. Okay, Togekiss is the best charm Pokemon. That's like why. It's slightly bulkier than other Charmers. So that's where you need Togekiss. Look at that. We shield and farmed all the way down. So now whatever they bring in should take decent damage from the Ancient Power. I think we get a boost here. I don't like the boost. It doesn't matter. But since they get an extra Incinerate, that means I also, because of the boost, was able to get another Ancient Power. So now, what's the play? I think going Gyarados would be fine, but I was like, what if they have a Fairy in the back themselves? So I would need my Gyarados to be healthier. This matchup used to be a win for the God of War and level 40 and the 1, just to charm all the way down. And thank God that his level 50 Pokemon got extra bulky. So I was able to live long enough to throw 2 Aqua Tails and KO this Fairy Pokemon. Opponent had 2 Fairies and a Chandelure. Chandelure double Fairy. Interesting. Double fairy teams are pretty much very strong in this cup, with the exception that now we have a Skeletor, which is a complete wall. Sadly, I don't have enough XLs for this. And now I see a point running Rhyperior, and it's actually a smart pick. Like, if I have Rhyperior, I would have definitely used it. Because the things I was complaining about are like Dragon, Dragonite, Magnezone, Skeletor, and Rhyperior destroy all of them. Yes, the Dragonite matchup is scuffed, but you have Breaking Swipe. Garchomp is more comfortable at tanking Breaking Swipes because Garchomp is way bulkier. So we were able to land this. And now if they bring in a steal, I have to stay in. And remember, something to mention here. Since they had Rhyperior, which means it takes double super effective from Gyarados, so I didn't swap out because I feel like whatever in the back, they should have something that hard beat the Gyarados. So I'm staying in and I can't swap out. So now we go Gyarados just to make sure we have the alignment, and that's their Gyarados answer. I mean, my Gyarados is Waterfall technically, so this is technically their answer. So we have a Togekiss which completely shut down the Haxorus. And now remember, I'm still very healthy, so I don't want to stay as healthy because I need to stall this as much as possible, because if the healthier I am, the worse it is, because Metagross has 2 shields and they will be able to farm me down. So now we stall the clock enough, so we don't need to stay in. So we let them throw this, and then we insta-swap, and we comfortably live 1. Not if they have return. If they have return, it might be a bit awkward, but I believe they don't. You cannot not run Meteor Mash, you have to. And the game is straightforward. I think there is audio on this video, hopefully. And that was a good game. Okay. I mean, this was the game was straight alignment, but to be honest, this is the most alignment dependent game. They swapped into Feraligatr, and I'm actually very jealous of it. Like, I wish I have a Shadow Feraligatr to use. Yes, it doesn't have that much CP, but it's a good Pokemon. It's a very good Pokemon in this cup. Nothing walls your energy. So they baited, but I'm like, I don't care. I'm going to shield. If they swap in that thing, that means they have Ice Beam. So we're shielding. And now we have a complete, like a very full HP Pokemon. And now I think there is an argument about swapping out to Gyarados, but I don't know why I decided to stay in. But remember, like, we can just stay in and Togekiss can just Togekiss them all the way down. Oh, yes, because they had Excadrill. That's why I sacked it. They had Excadrill, so I had to stay in. And now all I need to do is just do as much waterfall damage as possible and get to this charge move. They have the move now, so they should get rid of the Gyarados. If they do one Mudshot, that would be better for me. But since they don't, I think that's 3 charms worth of damage. So 1, 2, 3, KO. They don't get to the move. And now it's a straightforward for the Togekiss to clean this matchup. I think Togekiss is just too good in this cup. I think this is a flower crown Togekiss that I saved for like years until they let us evolve this one. Now I'm playing Legend 7 Queen. He is one of the best players in the world. He is a very, very good trainer. I don't know why he's in my ELO, so we're gonna try our best to prevent him from hitting Legend, because he's supposed to be 3500 now this season. They throw the Moonblast, and since like I hit like double dipped in their backline, I'm like, if I win this game, they must be weak to Togekiss. So they didn't have a good Togekiss answer, but they played it in like very, very well. Because if you look how they did it, they just split the damage on 2 Pokemons, and now I need them to not have Outrage. I do believe that he should run Outrage or Heavy Slam on Snorlax. Otherwise, you're just getting completely destroyed by Skeletor and Annihilate. He aggressively swapped it, so that was actually my only play. I think this is going to be a bait, but we don't care, to be honest. We can just blindly shield here and get to this move, to the Quatail. If he shield, that means he is weak to this. So we're just going to double shield at this point. I hope that I'm able to farm all the way down, and he's not gonna let me do that. That's why he's a great battler. But he doesn't have an answer to Gyarados, and we landed this. We get the defensive drop, so I think we should win this game regardless of losing the lead horribly. I think they played insanely well, but the defensive drop is actually the thing that helped me to win this game. And our Shundo Garchomp here flexing his, like, look at the damage. Garchomp taking no damage. If this is Dragonite, I would have been dead here, but Garchomp with his extra stat product, look at that, Dragon Tail doing more than Fairy Wind. And that's why we love Garchomp. And that was the last battle. So thank you so much everyone for watching. And please, if you would like to support this stream, make sure to scan this QR code and play the game literally 5 to 10 minutes at max. I think 5 minutes should be enough. Once you finish your first 4 buildings, that's all you need to do. I appreciate everyone who's considering it, or like if you don't, you could support the stream in different ways. And yeah, I appreciate every one of you. So help me out so I can help you out also by making more content. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video. Peace.